Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. This video today isn't going to be so much about Corel as far as it is about lasering. Even though I did draw this up in Corel this morning, young couples getting married next month. So my wife wanted to give them some coasters for their shower. So I ran some tests and I ran this one first. I mean, it came out good, but it left a lot of, this is by Epilogue's book, 100 speed at 35 power. But it took 4 minutes and 11 seconds to run this little 4-inch coaster. And it left some burn residue, and this has actually been wiped off with alcohol. So then I actually increased the power because I was going to lower the DPI, so I changed it to 400. It took 2 minutes and 53 seconds, which is going to save me a minute and a half or over a minute. Then I ran it at the same speed and power, but 300 dots per inch. And it only took 2 minutes and 13 seconds, and it came out perfectly. There's no burn residue. I always engrave all my wood items at 600 DPI, dots per inch. But I'm thinking on cork, because it's more of a flammable surface, maybe, that it's going to be, or a softer surface, the 300 DPI, because normally 300 on a piece of wood will leave you a little bit of checkering marks inside. And of course, this isn't the best picture, but it came out, it's crystal clear. So it saved me almost half the time. I mean, it's almost 2 minutes less per coaster. Now I did do it 5 at a time after I ran my test. Let's just make sure these are grouped together. And I put my coaster in the top right corner. Let's get our picture out of the way for a second. And so I had it in the top right corner to do my test. And I'm not going to take a whole lot of time getting this perfect. But since it is a 4-inch coaster, I'm going to move my nudge factor to 4 inches. Then when I make a duplicate of it, Control D, I'm going to move it over 4 inches. And they're all going to be on the same line. You know, you could do, I think I did 28 this morning. You could do all 28 at a time. It's really not going to save you that much time. And if you get off by a hair, you know, trying to get it on the center, it might progressively get worse, and you would have to, you know, run a test. And I did run a test. I actually went up to print and left my lid open and vectored this line, so it just showed with my red dot pointer that I was on the mark with all my coasters. And then I ran it 5 at a time. And it took, you know, like 5 minutes between them. And, you know, that's plenty of time. You can be drawing something else and then flip another 5. I mean, you could do 10 at a time. You could, you know, just depend on what you want to do, just Control D and then move them down. But if one coaster is a little bit smaller than the other, I mean, you could do this. I don't feel comfortable with that. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.